Hi grade ones! Today's math lesson we're going to be talking about equality and inequality. So we've already started talking about this a little bit in class before we went to learn at our houses. So I'm going to just do a little bit of a refresher. So who remembers what sign we use when we're talking about something as being equal? You guys remember? So this is the sign I use when I'm talking about something that is equal. So we're going to do a demonstration on our little balancing teeter-totter here. So if I had the sign equal, that means that the things on this side are the same that are on this side. So I'm going to show you. I have 5 on both sides, so that makes them equal. Now what would happen if I were to take away some circles on one side? Would that teeter-totter still be level like this? Or would one side go higher than the other? Which side do you think will go higher? Which side did you think would go higher? If you said the side with more goes down and the side with less goes higher, you're right. So this side would go higher because it doesn't have as many as the other side. The other side is a little bit heavier. So would my sign still be the same if I have 3 circles on one side and 5 circles on the other? Are both sides equal? Do you remember what I would do to this equal sign to show that it is not equal? You got it. I'm going to put a line right through the equal sign. Those sides are not equal. Let's try another example. All right, let's do some addition. What's 5 plus 2 more? Good. I'm going to put it down there small. What's 1 plus 4? Good. So is this side equal to this side? What sign would we have to use in between these two numbers? You got it. Let's try another one. What sign would you have to use? Good work. Good job. So we use equal and unequal, the unequal sign, to show different things in math. So I'm going to show you, for example, on the worksheet that I have you doing, some ways that we're going to be using that equal and not equal sign. So on our equal and inequality worksheet, there's a bunch of different questions there for you. You can see they used a teeter-totter in a lot of their questions too here. So the first one says, what number of blocks would be or could be in the box with the question mark? I'd like you to circle your answer. So if you remember from when we did our subitizing lesson, I'm just going to show you again because there's a few questions in here that ask you to circle their answer. I'm going to show you where to find the circle. So you can do it 2 ways. You can go insert, shape, shapes, and find a circle. Or you see this little circle and square up at the top? If you click it and it goes shapes and you find the circle, you can draw a circle over top of what your answer would be, and you can drag it to go over top. Now you can see I can't see the number anymore. So if I click this little button up here and go transparent, oh, do you remember what that means from science class? It means I can see through. So if I make it see-through, I can click it over top of the number I'd like and I can still see the number. So that's how I'd like you to do for all of the circle the right answers. Okay, is to use that circle shape. If you have any questions, please let me know. Have fun learning!